there, lovelies. So I'm on plant care duty today. So what I usually do is this is only about once every 3 weeks, something like that, 2 to 3 weeks. I usually get some plants out onto the counter, and I'm giving them a good feed. So what I do is I give them a really good soak. And then I let them take up the amount of water that they want. And when they've done that, after about half an hour, I'll take them out of the water that they're sitting in and put them back in their baskets and pots and things like that. So give that one a bit more to soak up. Right, now, and then I've got a bowl of tepid water, and I get a plant and clean the leaves, give the leaves a bit of a wash, just with water, nothing else. I cringe when I think of back in the 70s, when, in the 70s, everybody had to have, like, it was quite bohemian style with lots of rubber plants and cheese plants, like this one. That one's absolutely full of dust, by the way. I'll have to get to that. Anyway, so the fashion was to have ultra shiny leaves. So people used to put oil on their leaves, like olive oil and things. That's a good way to kill your plants, isn't it? The plant can't breathe, can it? Anyway, so I've stopped doing that now. Did that in the 70s. Didn't know, much about horticulture, but I do now. And I know that the plants don't like oil on their leaves. So do that. Don't even dry it. Just get a paper towel, soak it through with tepid water, get all the dust off. Don't even let it dry on, because I'm not using any, chemicals or anything, just plain water. Anyway, so these are geraniums that they're sitting in the water for half an hour, and then I'll take them out and put them in little baskets and pots and things. And they are cuttings that I got from a big plant, and I put 2 in there, and they both struck, they're both taken. And so I'll have loads and loads of geraniums, like loads of geraniums for the pots and tubs and borders and things. I'm determined this garden is going to be spectacular this summer. So this plant here, it's an African spear plant. Oh no, that's not the African spear plant. That's another one. But every plant gets its leaves washed with tepid water. So I'll do that as I chat to you. So I've got myself yet another cold frame. It's not as good and it's not as expensive as the first one, but I went down to Lidl's and I saw them there and I thought, well, they're only £20. So what I'll do is I'll get one and get some fresh water. I'll get one and see what it's like. And it's all right. For what it is, it's all right. Whoops. I wouldn't say it's the best quality in the world, but it's half the price of the one that I bought before. And it's okay. It's okay. I just hope it doesn't blow away in a storm. I'm going to have to put some bricks on it or something, aren't I? But anyway, so I'll do that if we get a windy day or something. But it's huge, really big, and it's great. I'll show it to you in a minute, because I'm going to go up there in a minute. And I've got it full of hollyhocks, sweet peas, and what else have I got in there? Poppies. And I've just been looking on the internet, and one of my subscribers, Jane, said that she thinks she's read that it's okay to put your hollyhocks out. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put I'm going to put half of them out. It does say that you can. And then I'll leave it another couple of weeks and I might put the others out. But it's freed up the greenhouse amazingly. Like, I've got loads of room in the greenhouse, but it's a good thing I did, because I've done another cold frame, not a cold frame, a TP frame. That looks lovely now, that. Looks so much better, clean leaves. Don't forget to do the undersides as well of them, because they get dusty as well. That is amazing how that looks now. Anyway, back to the thing. So I've made two more TPs. So I've got 3. One is for ordinary peas by the cold frame, and the other is a sort of different style one that I made for the sweet peas, for the long border. So now in the long border, I've got 2 matching sort of TPs. And I'm gonna have so many sweet peas, it's unbelievable. I actually have to make another TP. I'll tell you why. I bought some sweet peas. These are Premier Seeds Direct. And I thought, oh, I better get 2 packs of those, because, you know, you only get a few seeds in a pack usually. I get the seeds and there's 50 in each pack. So I'm going to have a lot of sweet peas, and that's okay. I don't mind that. So I put some in seed trays, and as soon as they start to, as soon as they get to at that size, I'll pop them into their individual pots, rear them on a bit, and then I'll put them out, because apparently you can put sweet peas out as well. Sweet pea plant. So now I'm making a natural flea repellent for my cat, because he's been out a lot recently and I noticed he's scratching. And I bought these, spot-on things, and they never work. And they've never worked, even for the ones that I've got from the vet. They've never worked. I'm sorry, but they haven't. Anyway, so I got this recipe from a friend, and it's 2 tablespoons of thyme, 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, a whole lemon, 1 lemon, and 2 cups of water. And you just cut up the lemon as fine as you can, and it has to be a lemon. It can't be lemon juice, because what we're looking for is the whatever is in the lemon rind. So you chop all that up and boil it for about half an hour, 3/4 of an hour. Put a lid on it so you don't lose it all, and then let it cool and put it in a spray bottle. And so far, I think it's working. He seems to be scratching a lot less, and I've only treated him about 3 times, and I only do one area at a time, like one side, so I don't overwhelm him. One side one day and another side the next day, that kind of thing. Okay. Alright, so this is my new cold frame that I got from Lidl's. It's okay. It's not as good as the other cold frame, but it's alright. And I'm going to be taking, I know they've not been in there 5 minutes, but I'm going to be taking the hollyhocks and putting them in the ground, in the long border mainly. So I'll just show you the, I'll just show you the insides of the pots. Now all around it, I've got my veg in pots. So when these cold frames are empty, I'm going to probably do lettuce in them. And when the greenhouse is freed up, I'll do some tomatoes. So that'll be good. And that's my second. I put some peas in. Just put those in, they're not up yet in the pea frame. And that's the other cold frame that I got yesterday. Quite happy about it really. It's quite good. it'll do the job. It's a bit flimsy, but you know, what can you say? And here I've got some, you know, when I've got an old onion or an old carrot, I put them in pots, and those are the onions and carrots. So I'm going to go now, and I'm going to put in the hollyhocks, or some of them at least, and the poppies, and the sweet peas. So that I'm giving everything blood, fish and bone, which I feed outside because it absolutely stinks. But you get some amazing results. The only thing I don't feed is anything that we eat. Anything that we eat, like the onions, carrots, potatoes, lettuce, tomatoes, I just, I don't feed them. They're organic. I don't like the thought of, we probably have enough chemicals in our food that we can't avoid without me putting any more in. And I want to show you something that's in the most amazing condition. Whoops, a daisy. Euphorium, I think it is. I think it's euphorium, but I'll check that. I'll look on my app. Now, with this, it's an amazing shrub. It really looks nice. I just took a little cutting, tiny little cutting, from a shrub that I saw when I was out and about, and that's the result. And it's in the most incredible condition. Really lovely. It gets a yellow flower on. I'll show you the flower when it's in bud right now, but I'll show you the flower when it comes on. Okay. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, it'd be lovely if you would like and subscribe to the channel. That would really help me a lot. It allows the algorithm to push my videos out to more people, so I would really appreciate that. And with that, I'll say bye for now, and as always, love from the land of mist and legend. See you next time.